Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is the review of Dino Island Season Archer Heroes. But before that, if you are interested on Primitive Era, don't hesitate to download the game on AppGallery. Huawei AppGallery will bring you the best activities and giveaways every week. And if you download the game on App Gallery, you gain or receive a exclusive gift code. For this week activity on App Gallery giveaway, you need to do a task. Give a rating and leave a comment for Primitive Era and App Gallery. And how to participate. Give a rating and leave a comment for App Gallery and send a screenshot on the App Gallery Discord on Primitive Era giveaway channel. You can check the description on this video on the link of the Huawei App Gallery Discord channel. The first 12 participants who send the screenshot will get a €5 prize, and this event ends automatically when we collect the first 12 valid screenshots. Each participant could only get one coupon for this event, and please don't participate using different Discord accounts. And please participate only if your App Gallery country is in European Union, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. If you are not residing on the said countries, you can manually select the valid countries when you are registering on the Huawei App Gallery. And please check the description on this video on how to download the App Gallery and how to participate the giveaway. And let's go back to our topic. On my previous video, I already introduced you to the Dino Island Season Hero. I already introduced the preview of the new infantry heroes, new cavalry heroes, and new archer heroes. Now we will review the skills of the new archer heroes or season archer heroes. Without further ado, let's continue. The first on the list is Flame Priestess Eliana. She is a melee hero for archer. Since we already know what is the first, third, and fourth skill of each heroes, I will proceed directly on the second skill, then fifth skill, and so on. The second skill is damage reduction for front row squad. When the hero's squad is positioned in the front row, meaning they are at the forefront of the battle, they receive a reduction in the damage taken from both regular attack and skills. The reduction amounts to 20.5%. This means that any damage inflicted on the hero's squad by opponent's regular attacks or skills will be decreased by 20.5% and when they are in the front row. And take note, the percentage of decreased damage will be increased when the level of this skill will arise. And attack increase for back row squad. Simultaneously, when archer is deployed and the hero's squad is in the front row, there is a boost in the attack of the squad members in the back row. The attack stat of the hero's own back row squad is increased by a significant 77.5%. This implies that the damage output of the hero's back row squad members when they perform attack or use skill will be amplified by 77.5%. To summarize, the deployment of Archer and a combination with the hero squad being positioned in the front row result in two effects: damage reduction for the front row squad members and increase attack power for the back row squad members. These effects are likely designed to enhance the survivability of the front row squad and boost the offensive capabilities of the back row squad, creating a strategic advantage in battle or gameplay situation. Next is her fifth skill, random damage and skill damage reduction. After Archer performs a regular attack, there is a 70% the chance that the attack will deal damage to a random enemy squad. The amount of damage reflected is equal to 155% plus the hero's level multiplied by 1%. For example, if the hero's level is 50, the additional damage would be 50%. Additionally, when the random enemy squad is hit by this attack, they will experience a reduction in damage when they release a skill the next time. The damage reduction amount to 21%, meaning that their skill's damage output will be reduced by 21%. Random enemy squad. The effect described above the applied to a random enemy squad, meaning that it is not predetermined which specific squad or character will be affected. It adds an element of unpredictability to the outcomes of Archer requirements attack. To summarize, when Archer is deployed, the following effect occurs after a regular attack. There is a 70% chance to deal bonus damage to a random enemy squad based on the hero's level, and the affected enemy squad will deal less damage with their next skill. This effect contributes to Archer's offensive capabilities and provide a potential advantage in battles or gameplay situations. Her sixth skill is additional Archer attack and defense increase. When Archer is deployed in the March queue, the attack and defense stat of the hero squad members with the Archer class are both increased. This means that the Archer class troops within the hero's squad will be boosted to both their offensive and defensive capabilities, making them more effective in combat. Archer damage increase. In addition to the attack and defense boost, the damage output of the Archer class character is increased by 1.2%. This means that when Archer or other member of the Archer class attack, their attack will deal more damage compared to their base damage. Archer HP increase. When deployed in the March queue, the HP Archer troops within the hero squad is increased by 5.5%. This means that the Archer class characters will have a higher health pool, making them more resilient and capable of withstanding greater damage before being defeated. The seventh skill is Archer HP increase. When Archer is deployed in the March queue, the HP of the hero's queue, specifically the Archer troops within it, is increased by 6%. This means that the Archer troops in the hero's queue will have their maximum health increased by 6%. The increase in HP grants the Archer troops more resilient and the ability to withstand greater damage before being defeated. This enhancement is exclusive to the Archer within the hero's queue and is specifically tied to the March queue scenario. The last skill damage reduction for two random Archer squads. In the first three rounds of battle, two random Archer squad within the hero's squad will receive a reduction in skill damage. The reduction amount to 21%, meaning that when these two Archer squads are targeted by enemy skill, the damage inflicted on them will be decreased by 21%. This reduction is in skill damage help to increase the survivability of the archer squad during the early stage of the battle. Healing effect for the hero squad. During the effect of the skill damage reduction mentioned above, the hero's squad will receive healing. The healing is based on the healing ratio of 360%. This implies that the hero's squad members will be healed, and the amount of healing they receive will be 360% of their current health. This healing effect provides a significant restoration of health to the hero's squad and improving their overall durability and to sustaining their presence in battle. This is the first healer hero on Primitive Era so far as I know. Let's proceed to our second season hero, the Wings of Wind Renate. She is an assist archer hero and will be deployed on Maid Road. Her second skill, battle speed increase for hero's squad. When archer is deployed at the beginning of the battle, the hero's squad receive a boost in battle speed. The battle speed is increased by 55, indicating that the hero's squad will act faster and potentially have an advantage in taking their turns compared to the opposing forces. Regular attack damage increase for own archer squad. When archer is deployed with another archer, all of the own archer squad within the hero squad experience an increase in their regular attack damage. The regular attack damage for this archer squad is boosted by 44% throughout the entire battle. This means that when the own archer squad attack using regular attack, they will deal 44% more damage than their base damage. Next is her fifth skill, damage dealt to enemy front row. After archer perform a regular attack, there is a 70% chance to deal bonus damage to the enemy front row. The amount of damage inflicted is equal to 205% plus the hero's level multiplied by 1. The enemy front row refers to the opponent troops that are positioned in the front line of their squad. Archer's regular attack has a chance to specifically target and deal the increased damage to these front row enemy characters. Increased skill damage received by enemy front row. When the enemy front row is hit by Archer's regular attack, they will suffer an increase in damage when they are hit by a skill the next time. The damage increase amount to 21%, meaning that when these front row enemy characters are targeted by opponents' skills, the damage inflicted on them will be amplified by 21%. This is increased skill damage effect applies exclusive to the enemy front row troops that have been hit by Archer's regular attack. The 6th skill and 7th skill is the same as on the first hero, so that I will proceed to the 8th skill. 8th skill increase regular attack counts for 2 random own squads. When deployed with Archer, there is a 51% chance that the 2 random own squad will receive a boost in their regular attack counts. The regular attack count is increased by 1 for these 2 squads specifically, and this effect lasts for 1 round. This means that during the affected round, the 2 randomly chosen own squad will have the opportunity to perform an additional regular attack. This gives them a higher chance to deal with damage and potentially turn the tide of battle. Next hero and the last season hero for Archer is Chef Shadow Cazard. He is a ranged Archer hero in a backlaner or of Archer season heroes. Let's proceed to his second skill. Damage dealt to enemy front row. After the character deployed with Archer performs a regular attack, there is a 60% chance to deal bonus damage to the enemy front row. The amount of damage inflicted is equal to 255% plus the hero's level multiplied by 1%. The additional damage would be 50%. The enemy front row refers to the opponent character that are positioned in the front line of their squad. When the deployed character together with Archer launches a regular attack, there is a chance to specifically target and deal increased damage to these front row enemy characters. The fifth skill. Damage dealt to two random enemy squad. After the character deployed with Archer perform a regular attack, there is a 60% chance to deal bonus damage to two random enemy squad. The amount of damage inflicted is equal to 205% plus the hero level multiplied by 1%. It's an additional 50% damage. This effect allows the deployed character in conjunction with Archer to potentially deal increased damage to two randomly selected enemy squad. The damage is applied to the squad as a whole, affecting multiple enemy characters within those squad. His sixth skill is same of the first and second hero, and the seventh skill is increase Archer attack. When deployed in the March queue, the attack stat of the hero's queue, specifically the archer within it, is increased. This means that the archer in the hero's queue will have their attack power boosted. The increase in archer attack grants the archer more offensive prowess, allowing them to deal greater damage with their attacks. These enhancements is exclusive to the archer, and all the hero squad will be benefited on these stats. His eighth skill and the last skill on our list to be reviewed is additional damage to regular attack and skills. When deployed with Archer, the hero's squad regular attack and skills are enhanced, dealing an additional 27.5% damage. This means that when the hero's squad perform regular attack or uses skills, the damage inflicted is increased by 27.5% on top of their base damage. This effect applies to all members of the hero squad and encompasses both regular attack and skill-based abilities. It provides a significant boost to the offensive capabilities of the hero's squad, increasing their overall damage output during the battles or gameplay situation. To summarize, when deployed with Archer, the hero squad gains additional damage to their regular attack and skills. This effect amplifies the offensive potential of the entire squad, making their attack and skill more potent and impactful. The overall assessment is that the requirements and effect associated with the deploying heroes alongside Archer provides various enhancements to the hero's squad and Archer troops in specific scenarios. These enhancements include increased damage output, improves attack counts, boosted stats such as attack, defense, HP, and skills effect, as well as the potential to deal additional damage to enemy squads. By deploying with Archer, the hero's squad gains advantages such as reduced damage taken, increased attack power, improved defense, and enhanced skill effectiveness. These effects contribute to the strategic depth and potential success of the hero's squad in battles or gameplay situations. Noticeably, this new season heroes is more powerful than the other or the previous heroes. These heroes can kick out the previous heroes by the effect of their skills. All of these heroes contains HP buff that the archer most needs on the battle so the archer can sustain more damage. And that's all for our video. Thank you for watching. Baboosh!